Hi kids. Hi Jackson. Hi Hayden. Hi Jules. Hi Finley. Hi Colton. This is Saba. And Saba is outside of the old gates of Jerusalem. And I wanted to tell you a story. I don't think I've told you this story in a long time about David and Goliath. You know, just yesterday, Saba took his group of what we call Israel School of Discipleship people, and we went to the Valley of Elah. And I wanted to tell you the story about that again. Do you remember it? So first of all, remember who fought? What was the giant's name? Whoa! Listen to that giant honk his horn. That giant's name was Goliath. And all of the armies of Israel would gather around to see about who would fight Goliath, but he was so big and he was so mean that nobody dared to fight the giant until one day there was a little boy. He wasn't very old. He wasn't as old as many of the soldiers were, but you know what? He was a shepherd. And his name was, that's right, his name was David. And David had a great heart like you guys. And David loved God with all of his heart like you guys. And you know what? David heard this monster giant mocking God, making fun of God. And David said, somebody better make this Goliath be quiet. He can't talk that way about our God. And all of a sudden everybody around said, David, you're just a little boy. You can't do anything about that. And David said, I may be a little boy, but God is with me. You know, I'm a shepherd boy. And when my sheep were attacked, you know, they were attacked by a lion and a bear. And you know what? With my bare hands and with my sling, I took care of the lion and the bear. And if God is with me, I'm going to take care of Goliath as well. So David went down into the valley of, who knows, the valley of Elah. And when he was down in the valley of Elah, he picked out 5 smooth stones from the riverbed. And on one side of the hill was the Israeli army, and on the other side of the hill was the Philistine army, and they were all looking down, and there he came, big, mean Goliath. And he looked at David, and he said, you're just a puny little boy. You come to me with what, sticks? And David looked up at Goliath and he said, you know what? You may be big, but you're not as big as my God. And David took one of those smooth stones and he put it in his sling and he began to twirl his sling around his head and he let go of the sling and the rock hit Goliath. Let me show you. Right there. And he hit Goliath so hard that Goliath fell down, and then David ran up and grabbed Goliath's sword. And you know what he did? Jackson, do you remember? He cut his head off. That's right. He cut his head off and he opened it up. He held it up and all the Israeli army said, yay, David's our hero. And you know what the Philistines did? They ran away. And you know what? You can never make fun of God. And you know what? God can use even little boys and Jules. God uses little girls as well to make sure when he is with you, when he's in your heart, he'll give you all the strength you need to be like David. And so now you know what I'm going to sing, right? And if you know the song, sing with me. And I want you to teach it to your mommies and daddies. Okay, so here goes. Only a boy named David, only a little sling. Only a boy named David, through God could do great things. And only a boy named Jackson, only a little sling. And only a boy named Hayden, and only a little sling. And only a boy named Finley, and only a little sling, and only a boy named Coley, and only a little sling, and I haven't forgotten you, Jules, and only a little girl named Jules, and only a little sling, only a boy named David, through God could do, let me hear you say it, great things. Nana and Saba love you guys so much. We're here in Israel, and next time I'm going to go up to and see if your mommy and daddy can show you a picture. I'm going to go up to the Sea of Galilee, and that's where Jesus called all of his disciples. And so I'm going to film something from up there for you as well. I love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye. Mwah!